You both wrote such inspiring nomination essays on your higher education journeys. Giovanna, let's start with you. Tell us about your story. What inspired you to pursue your degree, and what path did you take to achieve your goals?
I just realized that in order to reach the career goals that I was looking to achieve, I would need to complete a bachelor's degree. So I decided to enroll at Thomas Edison State University. I've earned credits by passing 25 ACE endorsed courses or exams, including competency exams, online courses, certifications that I've actually been able to apply to my resume and use for work. All in all, I've earned 95 AC credit hours in 11 months, all of which have been accepted and applied towards my degree at TESU. So I'm very excited about that.
Casey, how about you? What inspired you to get a degree, and what did your path look like?
It wasn't until I became a non-commissioned officer that I realized that the Army is looking for experienced and educated leaders. And that's when my educational journey started up again. The majority of my 12-year career, I've been doing some sort of education one way or the other, but it hasn't been too recent within the last 3 or 4 years that I've really made the decision that I wanted to have a big change in my career. And that change is going from a non-commissioned officer to a commissioned officer. And part of that is it's taking a step away from the force and attending 2 years at a university. That university that I chose was Colorado State University. Each person has a number of communities, whether that's family, church, school, or work. And so when looking where I wanted to attend school, I had to account for all those communities. And Colorado State really hit all those. The ROTC program is absolutely amazing. This school itself has a fantastic business program, along with looking for the school districts for my children. So Colorado State has met all those community needs that we need as a family and that I need myself for my career and for my educational dreams.
That's terrific. Well, I think we can all relate to the importance of having a work-life balance, yet achieving that could also be a real struggle. Casey, how did you manage your course load on top of your other responsibilities at home and at work?
Family will always come first to me, so everything else is balanced around that main focal point. A great leader that I once had told me that nobody misses you when you're asleep. And all that means is, when the kids or the family's asleep, they don't notice that you're gone. So those extremely late nights or those really early mornings, those are the times that I really dedicated to putting in the work at school. And so those times that they are awake and for those events, I assure that I'm there for them.
Giovanna, how did you manage your work-life balance?
I was very lucky and am very lucky to have a very strong support system. My fiance and specifically my soon-to-be mother-in-law actually played the biggest role. She's highly knowledgeable and super organized, and she actually volunteered to help make a plan in order for me to complete my degree in the most efficient and smoothest way possible. She's been my biggest cheerleader, motivating me along the way, counting the milestones, and I really could not have done it without her. And so I've been very lucky to have a strong support system.
Giovanna, how will you use your platform as ACE Student of the Year to inspire and help others?
The ACE credits help make my path effective, and I'd love to raise more awareness around alternate or really those non-traditional paths, especially for adult learners and for people who may not have as many advantages and be in more minority communities. We don't have those financial resources that could otherwise be found. And so whether that's in the Latino community or Chickasaw Nation, I would love to kind of bring awareness around that and make those possible for adult learners.
Casey, how would you like to inspire and help others?
For me, leadership starts with the example that you set. It's not just the things that you say. The Army is going to continue to develop leaders through education, and I want to be at the front of that movement. Being recognized as ACE Student of the Year is going to be something that I can look back on and use to help those that I speak to on the importance of education, both from a personal and professional standpoint. If it was not for ACE, I would not be here today, and I would not have the chance to have that influence that I will.
Well, thank you both so much. You really do have amazing stories that are such an inspiration to everyone who hears them. I can't wait to hear about your successes in the future. Thanks again, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.